Welcome to today's topic, which is boundaries and your spouse. Mr. C and Mrs. J will be taking us through how this plays out in their home. And look out for Mrs. R, who will be sharing nuggets as we move along. Enjoy the episode.
Dearest, just as Christ has some things that only He can do, and the church has some things that only it can do, we've got our very own domains at home. I'm in charge of running the house and holidays, while you lead the family and are the master of our finances.
One and only. My financial planning has boundaries too. I'm the guy who mixes up your holiday plans with my daily hustle.
Exactly. Just like the great trio, individual identities. Each of you has duties you do solo and then some chores you perform together. Just remember, if you start doing each other's work, you might end up on the dependency express. And trust me, you don't want to be riding that bus ever.
Dearest, I have a new mantra. I feel, not I feel that you. If I say I feel lonely, it means it's my own feeling, not a coded accusation about your podcast catch-up obsession.
So if I'm mad because I want to watch the game without being interrupted, I should say I feel frustrated, rather than I feel that you're cutting into my game time.
Exactly. Your anger is a warning signal, like a red flag, telling you to do something about it. If you're angry, even if I may have done something wrong, it's on you to sort it out. Maybe go for a jog or, practice your I feel frustrated speech in the mirror.
And trust me, if you don't deal with that anger, it'll build up faster than my laundry pile on a Sunday. So let's all be partners in our individual feelings, not blame shifters. Remember, our disappointed desires hurt us. You are responsible for fulfilling your own wants, not mine.
Let's run through the laws of marriage in our own humorous style. First up, the law of sowing and reaping. If you cross a boundary, for example, if you try to control my moods or my dessert choices, you reap consequences like no more chocolate cake for you.
But chocolate cake is my love language.
Next is the law of responsibility. Own your anger. If you're angry, stop blaming me and take steps like, say, learning anger yoga. And then we have the law of power, accepting each other as we are, while knowing that if someone oversteps, there will be appropriate consequences. Yes, even if that means I graciously remove a slice of your favorite chocolate cake.
And the point here is that boundaries aren't demands for respect from the other. They are declarations of what I will or will not do. I'll say I don't feel comfortable with that and I won't be part of it. No passive pouting, no triangulating with the dog.
So, if I mistakenly change the channel during your Netflix show binge, I better hear a clear no thank you instead of a dramatic cold soda.
Exactly. Verbal clarity before action, like seasoning before you serve your argument. Boundaries need to be as clear as your favorite catchphrase. And if you step over them, well, you'll face the consequences faster than you can say, "Where's my remote?"
Our marriage is like a perfectly balanced equation. 50% togetherness and 50% good, healthy separateness. I need time for my creative projects and you need time for your clients' cases.
It's true. When I'm alone walking through those client files, I realize how much I eventually appreciate spending time with you. It's like saving the best kiss for later.
Remember, sometimes to spark that mutual longing, you need to move apart a little. If you cling too tight, you could end up with a split balance instead of a mutual one. It's like trading your winning ticket for an unwanted subscription, no one benefits.
And if I ever try to do laundry while singing Netflix show tunes, I'm setting a boundary because boundaries help me celebrate my individuality. And let's face it, they remind you that you're not my personal Mr. Money.
I demand my freedom to pursue my hustle in peace.
There you have it. Self-nourishment balances out the relationship's togetherness. Alone time recharges you. Together time makes the reunion sweeter, like a perfectly timed touchdown after a long solo drive.
So, what's the grand takeaway? Boundaries aren't about building walls, they're about creating a balance where both of us can thrive individually and as a couple.
And if I cross the line, I'll face the consequences. Not because you're trying to punish me, but because I need to own my choices. Remember that last time I reheated leftover pizza 3 times? I learned my lesson.
Boundaries let you both be perfectly imperfect. They are like a clear set of instructions. I do this, you do that, and together we make something awesome. Plus, when a spouse sets a boundary, it's like an enrollment in the Grow Up 101 class.
In every successful marriage, there's a dazzling dance of togetherness and separateness. Create that gap. Let longing work its magic and avoid turning love into resentment, where your disappointed desires become someone else's problem.
So, boundaries mean I can still be the goofy imperfectly, and you still command your full fabulous individuality. It's a win-win.
And that, my friends, wraps up our crash course in marital boundaries, sprinkled with humor, honesty, and a dash of reality. Always remember, honest words, proper space, and a willingness to own your actions can transform your relationship into a masterpiece. In any relationship, be it with your spouse, your best friend, or even your pet goldfish, boundaries are your secret sauce. They keep you independent yet intertwined, ensuring love never gets lost in translation. So, who's ready to set some clear boundaries and maybe even share a laugh along the way?
Extra tidbits to ponder. On boundaries, keep it real. Whether it's communicating, owning your feelings, or negotiating your wants, clear boundaries prevent resentment from creeping in. For shared growth, boundaries aren't punishment, they're invitations to grow, learn, and, yes, even laugh at our own flaws. And finally, life's a dance. Togetherness and separateness create a rhythmic dance in every marriage. If one partner starts stepping on the other's toes, a little extra space might just be the perfect remedy.